Hey there, everybody. Just have another workout for you. Um, Doing some different things a little bit here tonight. I actually did some power cleans for, I don't know if it was the second or the third time this year. That's how infrequently I've been doing these lately. But it feels productive for me right now to be doing some things that I don't normally do, and I'm feeling the need for some variety in training here a little bit. Still doing the 3 power lifts, but trying to get kind of a wider range of stuff going on here, probably up until about New Year's. So did some power cleans, and actually they felt really good. My knee's been good also, by the way, so that's been gratifying. So I wasn't sure what I would end up with. If I go back to the last year when I was doing cleans on a regular basis, I think my best was about 225, just for reference. And these felt okay. I did a clean session a couple of months ago, just fooling around, and I think that's the only other time I've done cleans this year. So this is 95 pounds here. I think I did this for 5. I used to compete in Masters Olympic lifting, and then I started getting some stuff going on with my elbow, and it was just starting to feel like kind of a dead end for me. It wasn't really gratifying anymore, so that's what kind of prompted me to switch to powerlifting. But it felt good to kind of revisit this. And so far these look pretty good. I think the final weight I took here today was a little bit sloppy, but in general I was actually pretty happy with this. To only lose, well, I worked up to 205 today on these, so to only lose about 20 pounds off my max after about 2 years of not doing them, it's pretty good. And I'm probably getting some positive transfer from the squats and deadlifts and things like that, so that's probably what explains that. So this is 115. I think I tripled this. This ends up being a nice warm-up for either deadlifts, which is what I did today, or squats. So my strategy in doing this is maybe I give myself 20 minutes and I just work up to whatever I can get in 20 minutes, and that way I kind of keep a governor on this and don't end up spending too much time doing these. Just work up to something quick and move forward. This is 135, which I think I took for 3. I was trying to get a little sound from the actual gym here, but I guess we're not going to have that. Then I think I went to 155, and I think I tripled this as well, and then I think I went straight to 185. But felt pretty smooth, nothing hurt. And it was kind of nice to clean more than my body weight after being away from it for so long. So yep, that was a nice way to kind of start this session off. So then I went to 185. I think I doubled this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I doubled this. I remember when I got to this weight, it felt surprisingly light and nice. Except for my plates getting all over the place there, but yep, I was kind of surprised by that. So then I think I went to 195 for a single. Yep, 195 for a single, and then 205. So yeah, so these cleans were about 20 minutes from start to finish. And that went really kind of nice. I'm kind of popping out to the side with my feet. I'm not going to be squat cleaning any of these, so if you were really a real Olympic lifter, you wouldn't want to do that, but for my purposes, this works out just fine. So here's the 205. I'll be interested to see this. I remember it being a little bit sloppy. Yeah, it was okay. Yep, not too bad. So from there, ended up moving, decided to do block pulls today. I want to start kind of getting back into that cycle where I'm rotating between deficit pulls and block pulls and standard pulls from the floor. So this is from a 4-inch block, and I wanted to, I'm using a different bar because Chris and Ryan were in there pulling as well, and I didn't want to monopolize that bar. So this is kind of a big, fat, stiff bar that's not really too great, but these felt pretty good. My deadlifts have really not been feeling strong lately, but I ended up doing pretty well today for block pulls, so that felt kind of nice. Here's 225. So I went 135 for 3, 225 for 3. And these just felt like absolutely nothing. And then I think I put the belt on for 315. And I think I took this for 3, as a matter of fact. And even this felt really like nothing. So this was kind of a nice session where it just felt like, okay, my pulls are coming back for me a little bit. So yeah, this felt really, really pretty nice. I am using straps there just because that bar is really thick and kind of a pain in the neck. So grip issue for me, grip strength for me is not an issue. So if it was, I probably wouldn't be using straps. So I think I doubled 365. Did I double it? Yeah, I doubled 365. Could have tripled this too, but that felt good. And so then I ended up singling 405, and even this one felt really quite nice. Wearing lifting shoes on these two, not for any particular reason. It was more just that's what I had on my feet, so it shouldn't throw you that much to wear shoes versus barefoot, or it shouldn't make that big of a difference, especially with moderate weights like this. So yeah, so this was my top one for the night, 455. It was kind of hard, but was happy to get this. Just a little bit hard off the ground, but yeah, this felt nice to get this. So that was 2 good lifts in a row, so I was happy about that. And went back to some high bar squats here, which I did 3 days ago as well. I hit a 315. And then Monday, I will be going back to low bar squats. Yeah, this was feeling good. My knee was not a problem. Actually, the depth looks pretty good as I look at this now. Actually, it looks unusually good. It felt a little different, so that was interesting to see that. Did a lot of work tonight. I think I did 26 total sets, 4 different exercises, about a 2-hour workout. These felt pretty good. Not quite as good as they were feeling on Monday, but they felt pretty good. Yeah, that almost looks a little deeper than I normally hit. But high bar squats for me are feeling productive lately. You know, even though I still lean a lot on these, they're definitely more quad intensive than low bar squats for me. And that's what I need to shore up. That's where I'm weak, so they feel good. They don't take quite as much to recover from compared to low bar squats. I think I did 5 here with 135. Yeah, that depth actually is quite good. I have a very strange maneuver that I will point out to you. Brett Contreras pointed this out to me one time. But if you watch, when somebody squats, as you sit down, the knee will project forward, 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 and it will project the most forward at the very bottom of the squat. But what you'll notice on my squat is at the very bottom, at the beginning of the squat, the knee starts projecting forward, but at the very deepest part of the squat, it actually comes back. I don't know if you can see that. Right at the bottom, the knee starts tracking backwards again. I couldn't tell you what that's all about. It was a little bit more evident on the 135 if you want to go back and look at that again, but it'll be interesting to see if I still see this on these heavier weights. I'm not doing that on purpose. I don't know how it's happening. It just has something to do with the knee surgery I've had and the fact that I have restricted knee flexion. It's kind of strange. But at the bottom, watch that right knee, it comes back a little bit. If you watch anybody else squat, you won't see that happen. So I guess I'm unique if nothing else, but that's just how it works. So that was 225, and then I went 275 and 300, and then another back off of 225. I think I just singled 275 here. Yep, that knee comes back at the very bottom. Very strange. That would not be something you'd want to emulate, so it doesn't matter if you'd want to or not. I don't think you could. I think you'd have to have my messed up knee to be able to do that for sure. So this was the heaviest squat here. This is 300. The biggest high bar squat I've really ever done, I think, is 330. So if I'm in the 300s in a high bar squat, that's pretty good stuff for me. Yep, that knee definitely goes back. That is just the strangest thing. You'll probably see it. I did a back off set with 225, and it'll probably be even more evident with that. So here's that, and what's happening, I think, at the very bottom of the squat, I'm leaning forward more, and then that allows me to counterbalance that by sitting back more, which brings the knee back. That's my best amateur biomechanics analysis of that. But I could have done more than 5 here, but it just felt good to do 5. I'm just trying to do something I can build on in the following weeks. So that was squats. I think I did 6 sets of squats, and then back to these double swings, which I guess my camera work has something to be desired here. But so I did 3 sets of 15 on these. These feel pretty easy, to be honest. I'm sure in a week I'll bump this up to sets of 20. The only thing that's really a challenge on these is the grip a little bit. But not bad at all. And honestly, it's more of an upper back movement than it is a leg or a torso movement, so at least for me. But the deadlift is kind of an upper back movement in certain respects too, so lost my balance on a few of those reps. I saw a video recently of Mike Mahler, and I think he did, it was either 40 or 50 reps with 70s, and these are 53s I'm using. So Mike is a beast when it comes to this movement and other stuff too, needless to say. So here's the last set of the session. So hope you found this interesting as always, and definitely leave comments or questions on any of this. And I should be seeing you next week with another video. I'm going to try to maintain the schedule of putting a video with commentary up every Thursday. So we will see you next time.